Thank you for attending Optimizing Access, Using H5P to Venture Far with the Bridge's Entrepreneurship Open Learning series. We discuss the series as a learning product that focuses on 3 pillars of accessible learning. 1. Content and language. 2. Reflection and self-pacing. And 3. H5P as an engagement tool. Thereby, ensuring equitable and inclusive access to learning opportunities for students, engagements with external and community members everywhere, anytime. By the end of the session, you will describe the meaning of accessible learning in developing modules, explore H5P as a pedagogical tool to build active learning, reflection, and formative assessment. Describe what it means to be collaborative when developing open and online learning objects, and consider potential team members for these types of projects. The idea to start the modules originated from the Bridge hack in 2019 when Sarah Shujah, entrepreneurship librarian from 2018 to 2020, realized she was engaging with students with a business idea but no business background. By developing the series as an OER, we're providing some of what is normally exclusive to the Bridge's entrepreneurial training initiative, the New Venture program, to a broader audience, including our external community partners, in an open, self-paced manner that includes reflections and activities to help learners prepare business plans and pitches. The series teaches core entrepreneurship principles adapted from the New Venture program in the Bridge and the library's entrepreneurship research workshops. They provide basic business acumen to learners with no business background. The series consists of self-assessment, are you an entrepreneur? Value creation and exchange, parts 1 and 2, and entrepreneurship research 101, parts 1 and 2. Let's now discuss the meaning of designing instruction for access. For us, this means access as open, access as learning, access as content, access as accessibility, access as technology, and access as reflection. Access as open means developing an open educational resource, or OER, that has a Creative Commons license. Our license is a Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial Share Alike. It also means providing the resources and systems to allow for the modules to be retained, redistributed, reused, revised, and remixed. For example, we have an open Quarkus page where we provide raw files to allow instructors to remix and revise their materials, and explain how to attribute us. It also contains an instructor's guide to help instructors integrate the modules. To promote an inclusive learning environment, we leverage the principles of Universal Design for Learning, or UDL. UDL is a way of thinking about teaching learning that helps us give all students an equal opportunity to succeed. For instance, we provided options for perception by offering alternatives to audio information in the form of video, closed captioning, and written transcripts. To support planning and strategy development, prompts were embedded asking learners to pause and reflect prior to moving forward, and we optimized value by providing activities throughout the OER that allowed for active participation, such as quizzes. As the intended OER audience included anyone interested in entrepreneurship on campus or in our community more widely, we developed our content to be approachable to those without a business background. To do this, we used plain language to disseminate concepts, and where business-specific terms have been used, clear definitions were provided. Concepts were also further exemplified with relevant interactive scenarios that offered learners a safe space to apply concepts learned in real-world situations, furthering their understanding and boosting confidence. Accessible design takes into account the needs of all learners, including those with disabilities. Generating self-paced, asynchronous content in an OER contributes to flexibility of learning, which is a desirable quality from an accessibility perspective. Beyond this, it was also crucial to know which interactive components were complying with Web Content Accessibility Guidelines, which we determined by consulting the H5P Content Type Accessibility page on the H5P website. The result was an OER containing accessible materials and activities with features such as meaningful hyperlinks, captions, and keyboard navigability, among others. Access as technology for us meant using H5P, an open-source edtech tool that allows you to create, share, and reuse interactive HTML5 content. We use the eCampus Ontario H5P Studio to build our modules as interactive presentations that use elements like multiple choice quizzes, fill in the blanks, drag the words, true or false, and image hotspots. Our OER presents multiple opportunities for learners to reflect on the content. Users have the ability to return to it at any time and continue to improve on their previously acquired knowledge. The reflection pieces themselves are written so as to be applied to learners' personal circumstances and entrepreneurial projects. Being able to access the reflections, work through them at different points in their development, allows them to build and evolve their business plans over time. This ability contributes to access by improving the efficacy of the process and increasing the object's effectiveness for learners. Another consideration is collaboration, to ensure modules are suitable for both the local and broader context. We asked ourselves, how can we activate campus resources to support our OER development? Hence, our team consists of faculty, librarians, educational developers, instructional technologists, and work-integrated learning experts that helped us to design the modules for a broader audience and for industry applications. To summarize, our calls to action are for you to integrate or adapt these modules in your class, consider instructional design, active learning, formative assessment, and reflection when using H5P, to choose a Creative Commons license for learning objects, and think about who you might collaborate with when designing learning objects. Thank you for listening today. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. We're happy to share and discuss our process.